What's good, YouTube? This your boy Sippy King, back with another video. On the video, I want to talk about Oracle fires thousands. The tech layoff crisis nobody talks about. And Oracle is a tech company. It's international. It's all across the world. And that's $1 billion corporation. But I'm going to tell you people this. Oracle just laid off 11,000 employees. And I'm about to tell you the real reason why. And it's not what you think, because the media not going to tell you this. But this is the thing right here. These are the real numbers, right? Like 11,000 employees are currently being laid off right now. There's a layoff crisis and it's affecting families. You know what I mean? Like, the numbers are projected to be a 7% cut, right? That's exactly 11,200 employees based on Oracle's 160,000 total workforce. Several hundred Oracle cloud infrastructure, which is called OCI, employees laid off in November of 2024. And this is last year. And this year in May, you have had 60 plus workers in Montgomery, Alabama alone. And that's in one factory alone. That's not the whole thing, but that goes to show you that Oracle is laying off employees everywhere. And they are doing it in large numbers. You know what I mean? But over a period of time, 238,461 people were impacted by tech company layoffs in 2024 across 1,115 companies. And we talking about nationwide. This not even worldwide. This just in the United States. You know, and if you do the math, that's 653 people per day were being laid off. That means there were 653 people having to go back home to their family and tell their family the bad news. And that's a horrible feeling. But that alone goes to show you the rich is trying to become richer, while the middle class, the poor people, are becoming more poor. People like us, regular people, we are struggling more and more because these companies are not to be trusted, man. Like, there's no loyalty in these corporations. The people that own these corporations, that run these companies and corporations, they are multi-billionaires, darn near trillionaires. And what they do, their strategy is, this is what they do. They hire a whole massive amount of workers, right? When it comes to a certain time of the year, because they are trying to gain profits. They're trying to make more money. You know what I'm saying? And what they do is they hire a whole lot of people and work them to death. They'll give them a lot of hours, pay them good to a point where they think they're doing something, but really they're not really making much. And when the company been made their profits over a 3-4 month period of time, and they go back in that office and look at that paperwork and see and notice that they are making 3, 4, 5, 10 times more of a profit, what they do is start slacking down by laying off workers so they can collect their profits, like more of their profits. That's what you call greed. Tech companies, that's what they do. That's what tech companies do. Tech companies, even automotive companies, you know what I mean? And that's why it's so hard to get a job right now. A matter of fact, not just corporate companies, but medium class companies too, like medium sized companies, small companies, that have tendencies of doing this too. You know what I mean? Construction companies have a tendency of doing this. Landscaping companies have a tremendous amount of a reputation of doing this. Then you have like multiple other companies like warehouse lumber yards, you name it. All these companies have a tendency of laying people, matter of fact, their employees off after a certain period of time because they've been made so much money. Meaning they don't want to spend or put out extra more money when they can pocket that extra money by laying off workers. That's the whole game. That's the whole game. That's what they do. And like tech companies treat workers as disposables. Like that's the best way to describe this. Like tech companies, a matter of fact, all companies treat their employees as a disposable. They use you when they need you. Then when they don't need you no more, they let you go. They lay you off. That's the whole game, man. And then what people don't understand, the human cost behind corporate profit margins. You know what I mean? Like when it's like when people spend money, you spend money to go to work, you put gas in your vehicle, you spend money to buy the food you need to eat for lunch. If you're taking a lunch break or you work in night shift, you know, you spending money to bring food to work with you every day. Whether you work 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, like there's money. There's human cost into this. And then for the record, the company is spending money on you too, because, you know, they're paying for the, light bill inside the warehouse or the factory, then the water and the vending machines and all this other stuff that goes hand in hand. Even if they have AC, a heater, parking lot, you know, maintenance, you know, grass being cut around the facility. Companies are really looking at stuff like that, and that's why they are so harsh about how they budget, you know, their expenses towards their employees. Companies are becoming stingy. Companies are trying to pocket more of their profits. You know what I mean? That's why they lay off workers, man. It's a whole lot of money being spent in order to pay the employees and to maintain the facility and the products or the equipment being used. Money is being spent into that. But what people don't realize is that they'll lie to you and make it seem like it costs a whole ton of money. But by them being billionaires, by them owning the company and having stocks and bonds invested in their own company, they're not losing. Because when it comes down to maintenance and the products, equipment inside the company's facility, it's like the company, it's like pennies on a dollar to them. It's nothing to them. It's like us buying something cheap like that costs like $5 or $10, but the whole week or every week we making a $700-800 paycheck. But a regular person that has a $700-800 income every week, spending $10 on something small and minor, it's like nothing. Like pennies on a dollar. Like it's nothing to us. It means nothing. That's how the maintenance and the cost of production and equipment at these companies look to these corporations. But the corporations don't care because they are greedy. They're greedy. All they think about is self. You know, they're trying to pocket every single cent, dollar they can ever save. You know what I mean? And, you know, by them laying off all these workers, it's hurting families. People are losing their houses. They losing their cars. People are not able to taking care of a whole family, all because they were unexpectedly laid off. And these layoffs actually happen without warning. That's the crazy part. But that's the whole equation of this thing called corporate greed versus worker loyalty. Like the corporate world do not care about us people or employees at these companies. You know what I mean? That's why it's so important to build generational wealth, start your own business. Do something that you're good at. Find a talent that you are able to do, because there's no loyalty in these workplaces. None of these companies they feel like they don't owe you no loyalty. It's all about them. It's all about them, man. You know, but psychologically and mentally, the families are being affected. It's affecting our social environment, our economical environment too within this country. Like it's affecting everything, every aspect of this country. It's affecting people's mental. People are psyching out, killing themselves. People are psyching out and saying, blank blank this. I'm finna go out here and commit a crime and hit a lick. Like, these circumstances causes these situations to happen in our society. And this is big right here. This is big right here. Nobody's talking about this, man. They try to hide this from the public, man. But I happened to research and find this myself. And I decided to tell everybody, to inform everybody that's watching, that people are losing their jobs right now. That's big. That's big. What all these people going to do? Where they going to go? You know what I mean? How they going to take care of their kids and their family, their wives, their mamas, and so forth. And they lost their job. Make that make sense to me. But it's crazy work, man. But anyway, if you like this video, smash the like and subscribe button. I'm going to end this video and I'm out. Peace.